Virus is a disease that has affected everyone worldwide. The coronavirus is a zoonotic virus. This is a type of virus that starts from an animal and is then transmitted to a human. Therefore, the virus that was originally supposed to be for the animal makes the human sick instead. Common symptoms of coronavirus are coughing, fever, fatigue, loss of taste and smell, sore throat, and shortness of breath. Germs can spread in a multitude of ways. Some germs can live on things like shopping carts, doorknobs, and subway handles, things that people touch every day. If somebody with germs touches an object such as the shopping cart, then somebody else comes along and touches the same object, the germs are on both people's hands. This way, it is very easy for germs to spread. However, this does not mean that once you touch a surface that has germs on it, you immediately get the disease. You only get the disease when the germs come in contact with your face, nose, or eyes. If a person has a disease and coughs, little droplets of the germs spew into the air. Somebody else is too near these droplets, then the disease will get into their system as well. There are many ways you can protect yourself from germs. You can use hand sanitizer. You can wash your hands as much as possible. You can avoid touching your face as much as possible. You can cover your mouth while sneezing or coughing. And best of all, you can use a face mask to cover your mouth and nose.
Masks help reduce the spread of COVID-19. This is proven with scientific research. There was a survey conducted in the UK, and it showed that the use of masks when used by healthcare workers and non-healthcare workers reduced the risks of being infected by the coronavirus by 80%. This is because the masks provide a layer between the coronavirus and your mouth, and this way the germs cannot get into your system as easily.
There are different types of masks. Some, however, are better than others at protecting from disease. We have made an experiment to test which one is best. We have 4 different types of masks: paper, N95, bandana, and Uniqlo cloth masks. We will try to blow out a candle whilst wearing these masks to see which mask lets the most airflow and therefore is the least effective at protecting from germs.
A quick disclaimer, when we did our experiment, we made sure to be in the science lab where the fire is better regulated and contained. We also had fire extinguishers in the lab to make sure that no one gets injured. Also, this data we gathered from this experiment is not 100% accurate. It is just the results from our tests. As you can see, the paper mask made the candle flicker only a small amount, like the N95 mask and the cotton mask. This means it is a good mask. As you can see, when we used the N95 mask, the flame barely flickered. This means that very little air can flow through the mask, meaning this is a good type of mask. When we used the Bandana Mask, the flame nearly went out, showing that this is a poor mask for protecting against COVID. As you can see, using the mask made out of cloth with the filter, we see that the flame barely flickered. This shows that not much air can penetrate through the mask, showing its good quality.
As you can see, the N95 mask is clearly the most effective at minimizing airflow. However, it is uncomfortable to wear, therefore this is not a mask that you would wear daily. We would recommend this mask to people who want to stay as safe as possible. The cloth mask is second to the N95 mask in terms of effectiveness, stopping germs from spreading. This mask is very comfortable to wear and can therefore be a good mask to wear daily and still protect from germs. We would recommend this mask for everyday use. The paper mask is also a decent option. However, it does not minimize airflow as well as N95 or cloth masks, but it can be bought in bulk. So, if you are using multiple masks in one day, then this is a good mask to have. However, these are non-reusable masks, so they are not good for the environment. We would, however, recommend using one of the masks previously stated, either the cloth or the N95. The worst mask by far is the bandana mask. It does not protect you from germs. It is very easy for germs to get through this type of mask. We would highly recommend you to not use this mask as a way to protect yourself from COVID. Please use one of the other masks. Overall, From testing all these masks, we can see that each of them are better than having no mask at all, because none of them were able to completely blow out the flame, unlike if you were to have no mask on.